Imagine this. You wake up in a quiet room where the temperature is perfect. Your phone is fully charged. Food is a few taps away. You are safer than almost any human who has ever lived. No predators outside your door, no famine stalking your future, no tyrant demanding your labor at sunrise. And yet, before your feet touch the floor, there is a weight in your chest you cannot name. It isn't fear, it isn't pain, it's something thinner and heavier at the same time. A dull pressure, a background hum of dissatisfaction, a sense that something essential is missing, even though nothing appears to be wrong. You scroll, you consume, you distract yourself while brushing your teeth. Information floods your mind faster than your thoughts can form. News, jokes, outrage, desire, comparison, an endless stream designed to make you feel connected. Yet the more you absorb, the less present you feel. The world is loud, but inside you, there is an echo. How is this possible? How can a society that has solved hunger, comfort, entertainment, and convenience produce so many people who feel empty, restless, and exhausted by existence itself? This is the paradox no one prepares you for. Your ancestors dreamed of this life. They prayed for warmth, safety, abundance, and rest. They endured unbearable suffering, believing that if conditions improved, meaning would naturally follow. But here you are, living inside the miracle they imagined, and something feels deeply wrong. What if comfort was never meant to fulfill you? What if the very things designed to make life easier are quietly draining it of meaning? You are told, explicitly and implicitly, that happiness should be automatic now, that if you feel dissatisfied, the problem must be personal, a lack of gratitude, a chemical imbalance, a failure to optimize your habits, your mindset, your productivity. So you try to fix yourself. You chase motivation. You search for purpose like it's a missing app you forgot to download. But the emptiness doesn't go away. It adapts. It disguises itself as boredom, as anxiety, as a low-grade depression you can still function through. It becomes the reason you crave constant stimulation but feel numb while consuming it. The reason silence feels uncomfortable. The reason doing nothing feels unbearable. You are surrounded by endless options, yet choice feels paralyzing. You are more connected than ever, yet loneliness has become epidemic. You have more freedom than any generation before you, yet many people feel strangely trapped by expectations, by invisible rules, by a life that looks correct from the outside but feels hollow from within. Ask yourself honestly, when was the last time you felt deeply alive, not entertained, not distracted, but grounded, present, and awake? If comfort was the answer, this question wouldn't exist. Somewhere along the way, a quiet assumption took root in modern life that reducing discomfort would naturally increase meaning, that safety would lead to fulfillment, that pleasure would replace purpose, that if suffering disappeared, happiness would rise in its place like a mathematical certainty. But human beings are not equations. You can remove pain without creating meaning. You can maximize pleasure without touching fulfillment. You can perfect the surface of life while hollowing out its core. This is the contradiction modern society avoids looking at too closely. Because if the emptiness you feel isn't a personal failure, if it's not a flaw in your motivation, your gratitude, or your discipline, then it points to something far more unsettling. It suggests that the problem is structural, cultural, philosophical. It suggests that modern life itself may be misaligned with something fundamental in the human psyche. And if that's true, then the usual solutions won't work. More entertainment won't fix it. More consumption won't fill it. More comfort won't silence it. In fact, they may be amplifying it. There is a reason ancient myths, existential philosophers, and depth psychologists all warned about lives that are too easy, too safe, too distracted. There is a reason meaning has always been forged through confrontation, through struggle, responsibility, and the encounter with something larger than the self. You have been taught to avoid discomfort at all costs, to anesthetize boredom, to pathologize existential pain, to replace depth with dopamine and call it progress. But what if that pain is not a defect? What if the emptiness you feel is not a sign that something is wrong with you, but a signal that something essential has been taken away? This is not a story about nostalgia for suffering or a romanticization of hardship. It is something far more disturbing, a question about what happens when a species evolves faster technologically than it does psychologically, when it gains the power to eliminate friction without understanding what friction was doing for the soul. Before you can escape this emptiness, you have to understand where it comes from. And that means looking beneath comfort, beneath culture, beneath your habits, into the deeper forces shaping your desires, your fears, and your sense of self. Because what feels like personal emptiness may actually be the echo of a collective mistake. And once you see the hidden problem beneath modern comfort, you can never unsee it.